Okay, so good afternoon, Miss Titi.
Good afternoon.
How are you today?
Great.
Well, thank you very much, first of all, for your willingness to be interviewed about the implementation of English as medium of instructions and also about the integration of Cambridge curriculum in our national Merdeka curriculum, especially in YPS General School. The interview will consist of four parts. The first part is pedagogical strategies and instructional readiness. The objective is to evaluate the influence of the CPDP on actual classroom implementation of the Cambridge framework. And then second part is about linguistic competence and EMI confidence. The objective is to assess the impact of the English development program on communicative confidence in English environment. And then part three is about professional identity and self-efficacy. Uh, the objective is to explore identity shifts and the internal impact of the dual reform. And then the last part is about assessment and evaluation challenges. The objective is to investigate how teachers navigate the double hurdle of assessing subject knowledge through a second language. All right. First of all, uh, what grade do you teach in YPS Singkole Primary School, Miss Titi?
Grade 4.
Grade 4. That's
Yes.
the grade where Cambridge curriculum is integrated,
That's
right?
right. That's right.
And then how long have you been teaching, especially for YPS Singkole Primary School?
I started teaching at YPS Singkole Primary School
Hmm.
in 2013.
2013.
Yes. So it's about how
16,
many?
yeah?
16
16 years.
years? Yes.
Yeah.
16 years.
And then overall in YPS General Schools, when did you start teaching?
I started teaching at YPS in 2004.
I see.
So, yeah, it's about
Yes, so many years, yeah.
something.
Very well experienced. Okay. Uh, let's go to the first part about the pedagogical strategies and instructional readiness. So, Cambridge curriculum, uh, regarding with the Cambridge curriculum, YPS General School uh, has implemented or conducted the what we call what was it the teachers development program, yes, and then it is called the Cambridge Professional Development Program, uh, in order to train their teachers, yes, with the
Yes.
implementation of the Cambridge curriculum conducted by the Madania School as the consultant, and also with the Cambridge University and Press. Okay.
Yes.
Now, since participating in the CPDP, in your opinion, how has your approach to the lesson planning changed to align with the Cambridge active learning philosophy? You can also observe from your fellow teachers' participation on their approach to lesson planning.
Okay, so in my opinion, the Cambridge Professional Development Program shifts the focus from teacher led delivery to active learning. Like, we really hope that the students would be thinkers, not only
Mm,
as recorders, like that.
mm,
And now
yeah.
I I now plan lessons starting with learning objectives
mm,
and success criteria. So we have some
mm,
kind of, what do you call? We call it success criteria
mm,
that are shared with the students. So we share it with the students. And
mm,
my planning focuses on the process of inquiry rather than just the product of finished worksheet, for
mm.
instance, like
Yeah,
that. Yeah.
I see. So what is it? It's a product, inquiry-based learning, right?
Yes.
Can you give specific example of activities, traditional activities in the past
Mm.
that you have replaced with the Cambridge activity, especially
Okay.
related to the inquiry-based learning?
Mm. For example, like suppose we are teaching adjectives.
Mm,
So in traditional way, maybe we just like ask them to fill in the blank, like
mm,
using those adjectives. But then
mm,
now then we give some kind of activity. For example, like students they should move around to
mm,
room to different character station. For instance, we have like two or three or four stations, brainstorming descriptive vocabulary based on visual prompts. And then maybe also we have some kind of peer evaluation, and which their adjectives create the strongest imaginary, just rather than just like fill in the
mm,
blanks
mm.
for let's say a story like that.
So it is more actively engaged, yeah? Students are
Yes.
actively engaged in
Hmm.
the learning activities,
Hmm.
not just
Yes.
input
Right.
doing written exercises.
That's right.
So, in what ways do you feel more prepared to handle the specific demands of the Cambridge syllabus compared to before the CPDP training?
Well, for me, I feel more prepared because the training provided the global standard for what, because I'm teaching in grade four, what a grade fourth grader should
Mm,
achieve, like removing the guesswork of level appropriateness, like that.
I see. Yeah. Now, when you encounter a complex concept in the Cambridge curriculum, how has the CPDP training influenced the way you scaffold that information for your students?
Mm. So the Cambridge emphasizes the zone of proximal development. So
Mhm,
when teaching complex grammar, for example, like the present perfect tense, I use what so-called micro scaffolding, like that,
mm,
because if we look at the what is it the material of grade four,
mm,
there for me it's quite complex for
mm.
our students, like
Complex, yeah.
they, yes, they need to, what is it, to learn about various grammar structures, especially when we talk about the tenses, because
Mm,
last time we have already learned about simple present, simple past, then also present perfect tense also,
mm.
like that. So we need to give some kind of micro scaffolding like that.
Okay. Do you find Cambridge resources provided during the CPDP sufficient for your daily instructional readiness in your
I think,
class?
yeah, I think the Cambridge, we use the, what is it, students' book. We also use the teacher guides and scheme
Mm,
of work, SOW. And they are
mm,
excellent for establishing instructional readiness in the, like in clear learning objectives. And like I said before, we have the success criteria, and
mm.
also we have active learning suggestions. I think that's all. So
Right.
yeah, quite complete, I guess.
Mhm. Very
Mm.
complete, yeah.
Yes.
Now let's move to second part, which is about linguistic competence and EMI confidence, the English as medium of instructions. Uh, how has I understand that you are one of the facilitators in the English development program. So how has the EDP changed the way you interact with students during spontaneous classroom discussions or your fellow teachers' interactions with students during spontaneous classroom discussions?
Okay, so as we agreed before that, I said that we try to we move to active learning. So we want the students to engage in all the activities in class. Um, for example, like let's say when they make mistakes. When
Mm,
they make mistake, instead of stopping a student to correct their grammar, well, we just simply repeat their idea back
mm.
using the correct English.
Yeah.
So we this keeps the conversation moving and keeps also the student feeling the confident. So we don't
Mhm.
just directly correct their grammar, but we just repeat what they want to
Yeah.
say using the correct grammar like that. That
Yeah.
is one example. Mm-mm.
Yeah. Yeah. Now, do you feel you have more linguistic flexibility now? The ability to explain concept in different ways in English?
Yeah, I believe that because since participating in the EDP, I think
Mhm.
my linguistic flexibility has likely evolved from a set of memorized definitions into a dynamic instructional toolkit. Like I said, that in grade four Cambridge classroom, this
Mhm.
flexibility is our most powerful tool for
Mhm.
ensuring equity of access to the curriculum. Like that.
Mhm. Okay. Can you describe a moment recently where you felt particularly confident or perhaps still struggled while delivering complex technical explanation in English? How did the EDP specially prepare you or your friends for that moment?
Mm. Yeah, for example, like we provided the what is it? Let's say survival language, like
Survival language.
yes, like functional phrases, like in other words, or think of this, like think of it like this, or yeah, those things like that.
Mm.
So we what is it in the program also provide the teachers who teach in Cambridge curriculum with the those survival languages.
I see.
Mm-mm.
So that is the specific strategies that the
Mm-hmm.
EDP prepared for the teachers for those
Yes.
kind of moments.
Mm-hmm.
About the code switching, what extents do you still feel the need to code switch to ensure students' understanding?
uh, could you repeat please? It's not
About
really
the
clear.
code switching, code switch.
Mm-hmm.
To what extent do you still feel the need to code switch to ensure students' understanding?
Oh, sorry, I think I need to use the what is it, the headset first, because I'm sorry, because outside my husband is teaching what is it,
Uh,
vocal. So
it's okay.
can I just turn off? Okay.
Exactly. It's okay.
A second. Oh my God. Okay. Oops. Wait a second. Okay. Can you hear me?
Yeah, loud and clear. The question is about code switching. Code switch. Okay.
I cannot hear you. Sorry.
Huh?
My internet connection is unstable. It said here. Wait a second.
Check 1, 2, 3. What
Yeah.
about now?
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
It's better now.
My
It's
my
better now.
my 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 last question was about code switching.
Mm-hmm.
Code switching.
Can you explain? Can you explain what do you mean?
My last questions is about code switch.
Yeah.
Uh,
Can you? Mm-hmm.
about the use of translate the need to
Mm.
translanguage some words or phrases into Bahasa Indonesia while teaching in English. To what extent do you still feel the need to code switch to Bahasa to
Oh, you mean
ensure
like
student
when?
understanding?
Yeah, like when I. Oh my God, what's that?
Yeah, yeah,
Like
I
when
still.
I. Yeah, sorry. Like when I teach and when I see some students they didn't get what I say or what I mean, then
In
I
English,
need to
yes.
explain in Indonesian like that.
In Bahasa, yeah,
Is that
code
what you?
switch.
Yeah.
Mm,
Uh, I think sometimes I still need to do that
mm,
because you know that what is it? I have different I mean, what do you call? I have 23 students and they have
23.
various ability in English, right?
Really? Okay.
So for some points, when I explain it like what is it slow enough and then
Uh,
clear enough for them and easy
yeah.
using simple vocabulary, then they will understand. But also
Yeah.
there are times that some of the students, even that I have already used what is it simple languages,
Mm,
they still don't get me. So
yeah.
then I'm going to use like gestures like that.
Gesture. Okay.
But if still they don't get me, and then
Yeah.
I'm going to switch it a little bit, but not too much, I guess. Just
Okay.
very, like very rare to use it, but
Okay.
still, sometimes, yeah, like that.
Okay. 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 Emergency case. Yeah, but very rarely.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
Okay. Great. Now I want to move to part three about the professional identity and self-efficacy. Uh, so with this simultaneous shift to a new curriculum and a new language of instruction, how do you define your role? Do you see yourself primarily as a subject expert, a language teacher, or a facilitator?
I think, my role is
Mm,
not only delivering content.
mm,
Let me say, like, I think I'm still a facilitator.
mm,
So, because in Cambridge curriculum, like I said, that we use this active learning. So, my
mhm.
job is to design the environment where students can discover the knowledge. So,
Yeah.
I provide the scaffolding, this or the support, and well, I don't just give answers. So
Mm,
I might say that I facilitate the process for them to
mm,
find like that.
yeah.
Okay, but in some condition also I might say that I'm also the language teacher, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
um, I'm always an English teacher. So what is it?
Yeah.
Whatever the subject is, I'm still the English teacher. So I don't just teach the
Yeah.
what, but I also teach how to say it. So, not like like what, like when the topic is about planets, for instance.
Mhm.
I'm not just, or I don't just teach them about
Mm,
planets, but also I have to uh, what is it? Prepare them to how to say it in English.
mhm.
So
Yeah.
I must think that I'm a facilitator, but also I'm a language
Yeah.
teacher like that.
Yeah. So it seems that most of the time you are acting the three functions, yeah? The subject expert, language teacher, and also facilitator.
Yes.
Uh, How has this dual demand affected your overall confidence, self-efficacy as an educator?
Can you elaborate?
Uh, of course, being a what is it? Being a teacher, teaching Cambridge curriculum, national curriculum in English, of course, somehow affected your confidence, right? Some students, sorry, it's not students. Some teachers feels more, uh, what is it? Lack of confidence. But do you have vice versa about the confidence of being an educator teaching dual demand?
Well, I think so far, I believe I have enough confidence
Mm,
in becoming. Is that
mm.
like you mean like becoming a facilitator and also
Yeah,
English
yeah,
teacher at the same time? Yeah,
yes,
I think
teaching
I
international
yes.
curriculum in
Mm-mm,
English. Yeah,
mm-hmm. I think I have enough confidence. I'm confident enough to like in teaching English. And I might say also that because I'm an English teacher, you
yeah.
know, I don't I don't teach math, I don't teach
You don't teach.
science, but I
I
teach
see.
English. But
I see.
we collaborate in grade four. So one
Okay.
of my friend teaches science. One of my friend teaches
Uh-uh.
math, and
Mm,
they sometimes they come to me and we discuss about how to teach those what is it subject in grade four classes like that.
mm,
So well, I think by doing that also I what is it I build more confidence, right,
mm,
in sharing and preparing my friends also to teach their subjects in English like that.
mhm. Okay. Now let's have a look at the point of view point of view of your colleagues and also your school leader. How do they perceive you as a teacher who teach Cambridge curriculum and EMI framework? So has the move to Cambridge and EMI framework changed the way you feel about you are perceived by your colleagues or your school leaders in YPS Singkole Primary School?
So, as I have already explained just now, that
Mm,
uh, let's say before I'm just a subject teacher, right?
yeah.
But after this Cambridge, then I think we are more like global educators. Like we don't,
Okay.
well, let's say like before using the Cambridge, we just use the national
Yeah.
curriculum. We just talk about things around us in Indonesia, but
Mm,
what is it? Applying this Cambridge, now let's say uh, we are global educators. Like we don't just teach something around here in Indonesia, but also we teach something abroad. Let's say like in English, what is it? Subject we teach about or the topic. I mean, the topic is
mm,
about Australia, right?
yeah.
So as an English teacher, I also have to know more about this. I mean, like Australia before I, what is it? What to call it? Before I talk about it with my students, then I have to, what is it? Know it first. And
Yeah.
I think also, like before we see the knowledge as like static, but
Mm,
now it is more evolving
mm,
like that. And what is it? Uh, Before we just see the or we just have the standard classroom expectation, but now we
mm,
have more high visibility or
mm,
high impact role like that.
mm.
That's what I think.
Okay. Uh, Now implementing Cambridge and EMI framework, do you feel like a teacher who is in novice level again, or has this added a new layer or new layer of prestige to your professional identity?
I might say that let's say, let's see from the lesson planning.
Yeah.
Now we are designing sophisticated inquiry-based lessons rather than just um, like we are not so sure about active learning
Mm-mm.
before. And about the language, maybe like before we are worrying about making a grammar mistake in front of the students, but
Mm.
now I think being recognized as a proficient EMI professional
Yeah, yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
And also, let's say about the assessment. We
Mm.
are struggling to grade open-ended Cambridge questions, but now
Oh,
more mastering international rubrics and standards. Like that.
oh, okay, great then.
Mm-mm.
That's about assessment and evaluation
Yes.
challenges. That is
Mm-hmm.
the last part I'm going to focus about.
Mm-hmm.
Let's talk about it. Okay, it's about assessment and evaluation challenges. When a student performs poorly on an assessment, how do you determine if they didn't understand the subject matter or if they simply struggled with the English language?
Uh, in the grammar, in the Cambridge framework, we grade
Yeah,
the what is it, the brain, yeah, not just about the grammar. So
yeah.
my goal is to ensure that the students language barrier doesn't become a ceiling for their academic potential.
Mm-mm.
So like let's say I'm going to what use like the strategy like let's say for what is it, visual, I'm going to provide context clues to aid reading comprehension.
Yeah.
And then for sentence frames, for example, I'm going to reduce the cognitive load of sentence construction.
Mm.
And for let's say like word banks,
Mm-mm.
uh, I'm going to use the word banks to support recall of specific technical vocabulary. So in grade 4,
Mm.
all classes, we have 3 classes. We
Yeah.
also encourage the students to what is it, have their own dictionary and also their spatial book. Let's say we call it vocabulary book. So when they have or let's say they have problems with certain vocabulary, we are asking them to note there in their
Mm-mm.
spatial book for them
Mm-mm.
to what is it, to um, what is it, to always refer to those vocabularies. So
Yeah.
we give or we allow them to what is it, to always refer to those vocabulary to help them later in what is it, uh,
In
later
tasks.
discussion or later, yes, like that.
Okay, so those are specific strategies that you
Mm-hmm.
use to design language fair assessment in
Mm-hmm.
your subject
Yes.
in grade
Mm-hmm.
4, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Mm. Right now, related to open-ended and essay style questions, because these kind of questions, they need elaborative answers, right? Usually in written
Mm-hmm.
expression. Now, how how has the AMI environment changed the way you grade open-ended and essay style questions? Do you find yourself penalizing for grammar, even when the, let's say, historical facts are correct, scientific no, what is it? Yeah, scientific facts are correct.
Mm. What can you elaborate more?
Yeah,
Like,
because open-ended and essay style questions
mm-mm.
need students to elaborate
Oh
their
yeah.
answers in written expressions, right?
Mm.
So how has the EMI environment changed the way you grade your the open-ended? Do you find yourself focusing more on grammar or on the conceptual mastery? How do you navigate the tensions between the needs for grammar and also needs for the conceptual mastery? Which one do you focus more? That
Okay.
more important for your students when assessing the open-ended and DSA style questions?
I might say that the EMI environment has shifted grading from a focus on linguistic perfection to conceptual clarity.
Yeah.
In the Cambridge framework, the priority is meaning over mechanics, right? So
Meaning over
ensuring that the
method.
student subject knowledge isn't buried by their language proficiency. So
Mm-mm.
I might say that it would be I will focus on the conceptual clarity rather than just linguistic
Okay.
perfection.
I see. Okay. Okay. Now, what is the single biggest challenge that you face when trying to meet Cambridge assessment standards while teaching in a second language?
One more time, please.
What is your single biggest challenge that you face when
Mm-mm.
trying to meet Cambridge assessment standards while teaching English in English fully?
Uh, I might say that because uh, we as teachers, this is new for us, right? Using assessment in Cambridge and also the students. So, like in uh, Merdeka curriculum,
Mm-mm.
they just have, I'm so sorry if I have to say that the assessment is like, let's say, like, is it including the, what is it, what, the type of the assessment? Like,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
before we,
Yeah.
what mostly we use like multiple
Choice.
choices like
Uh,
that,
yeah.
but
Uh,
now using Cambridge assessment more, we use more like what is it, like
essay
what is it,
test, essay
essay,
style
yeah,
question,
open ended, yes,
open-ended. Yeah.
essay. So switching from those type of what is it, kind of assessment also,
Mm-mm.
um, it's what is it, what it's 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 a struggle for us, uh,
Yeah, that's
the
the biggest
teacher and
challenge
also
for you.
the, yeah, the teacher and also the students, right?
Mm-mm.
Because we
Yeah.
have to we have to ask them to think, not only
Mm-mm.
to like, okay, do it as simple as choosing things, but also
Yeah.
they have to understand the context, and then they
Yeah.
have to think, then they have to put it in words like that.
Yeah. That is the biggest
So I
challenge,
think
right?
that is
That
the
you
biggest
face.
challenge, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now this is the closing question.
Mm-hmm.
If you could recommend one change to how IPS General School supports teachers during this dual reform, then what would it be?
Mm. Well, I might ask about what is it, that YPS should provide a weekly hour where
Mm,
English and subject teachers align their vocabulary calendars. Like
mm,
last time, as I said that I teach English. One
mm,
of my student, one of my teacher, one colleague
mm,
teaches science. So when
mm.
we what is it, in the first semester, I found out that when I talk about the planets, for example,
Yeah.
actually there is also material in science talking about planets, but
Mm.
they will talk about it in semester, even semester two,
Second semester.
like that. Sorry, it's not clear. Hello, hello, can you hear me? Yeah, can you?
Hello? Is that right?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, yeah, I can hear you,
Okay.
but the latest
Yeah.
part I
So
didn't catch it because there is a lag in the in.
yeah,
Can you
I
repeat
guess
it?
so. Okay, let me repeat. So as I said that I teach English and one of
Yeah.
my friend teaches science. In semester one,
Mm,
I found out that when we talk
yeah.
about the planets, in English. So actually, there is also a
Planets.
material in science. They
Yeah.
talk about planets, but it will be in second semester. So then I see that,
Mm.
actually we can sit together and then we can
Mm.
align those vocabulary calendars like,
So at the
oh,
same time,
uh,
different
let
times,
me teach the,
the
yes, at the same.
scheduling and the teaching schedule.
Mhm, mhm. Like,
Yeah,
so we can, what is it? The student will
of
have the
course.
context also. At the same time, they have the language to talk about the material in science, for example, like that.
Yeah, yeah,
Does it answer
of
your
course.
question?
So you need the time to sit together and align
Mhm.
all of the
Yes,
material.
yes.
So
Hello, hello, hello. I think I have
do you
unstable.
still catch me? Hello? Do you still read me? Okay,
No,
let me conclude the last
I
one, the
didn't
last
get
part.
the last part.
So,
Yes, 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 please.
yeah, the last part, yeah. Let me conclude the last part because there are
Yes.
perhaps there are some materials, similar materials in let's say in
Mm-mm,
science and
mm-mm,
English talking about planets, but they are in
mm-mm.
different parts of uh, chapter
Uh,
in science
yes.
class, in science subject and English subjects. It's necessary
Mm-mm,
for the teachers to sit together and then align
mm-mm,
the timing, right, of presenting the materials to the students. So
mm-hmm.
it will be easier for students to, if they learn
Yes.
thematically, even though the content
Mm-hmm,
in the chapter is far more different, but of course it is, right?
mm-hmm. Yes, that's right. That's right.
Okay, so that's the suggestion. That's the recommendation.
Yes.
Okay, noted, duly
Recommendation.
noted.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, I think thank you very much, Ms. Titi. That is the what is
Yes.
it? The conclusion of our interview this
You're
afternoon. Thank
welcome.
you very much. Of course, this will be very beneficial not
Mm-hmm.
only for me.
I lost. I lost their voice. I lost you again.
But also for you and also for our audience. I wish you all the best. Good luck and be a successful teacher in the future. Thank you very much.
Now I can hear you. Okay. Now I lost you again. Okay, unstable connection. I hope you get all. What is it?
Hello, are you still with me?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Now I can hear you. Now I can hear you.
Yeah, lost connection again just now.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
just closed this interview. But let me repeat. Let me
Yeah,
repeat.
yeah.
Let me
It's okay.
repeat
I
the
get you, but
closing. Thank you
just the
very
last
much for
part just
this
now. Yeah,
interview,
yeah.
Mr. G.
It's okay.
I'm sure that will be very
Okay, you're
beneficial
welcome.
for me. Yeah,
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
I'm sure that will be beneficial for me and also, of course, for you. And then
mm-hmm.
for the biggest part is for YPS. Yeah. Thank you.
YPS. You're right. Thank you so much.
Goodbye. Good luck.
Goodbye. Thank you.